You were watching footage of me playing Pokémon Sleep when I woke up this morning. Pokémon Sleep is a sleep tracking app combined with a mobile game. There are better sleep trackers out there if that's your top priority. The main draw is the game, and if I'm being honest, I would probably enjoy this game even if it wasn't Pokémon. That's just a cherubie on top. The game follows a simple cycle. Each week, you choose a new place to conduct sleep research, and you meet a Snorlax. Throughout the week, you manage a team of 5 helper Pokémon who gather berries to feed to Snorlax directly and collect ingredients to make meals 3 times a day. Each Pokémon also occasionally triggers a special skill, which boosts the team or boosts Snorlax's strength. Each night, Snorlax sleeps at the same time you do. You set your phone or a Pokéball Plus device on your bed, and it monitors the movement when you sleep. Your Pokémon restore energy while you sleep so that they can work hard to help Snorlax again the next day. In the morning, the game assigns you a sleep style of dozing, snoozing, slumbering, or balanced based on what it detected in the night. Pokémon of the sleep style matching yours will gather around the Snorlax to sleep, and in the morning, you feed them biscuits to invite them to join your helper crew. We'll show this process in just a few minutes, if you stick around to the end of the video. This is where the game gets interesting. Each Pokémon you recruit has a randomly assigned set of attributes called subskills, and a randomly assigned nature. These factors impact how well the Pokémon can contribute to strengthening the Snorlax. Throughout the week, as Snorlax gets stronger, Pokémon come and sleep more comfortably near it. When they are most comfortable, they will even sleep on Snorlax's belly. Then, each Monday morning, we say goodbye to Snorlax, select where we want to conduct our research for the next week, and meet a new Snorlax, beginning the cycle again. The Pokémon you recruit stay with you and continue to level up over time. Some players play casually, just using their favorite Pokémon, and other players play the game much more strategically, looking for Pokémon with the optimal subskills and natures that support that Pokémon's role in the game. Because of the randomized natures and subskills, the specialties and types of various Pokémon, as well as the randomness of your sleep style, players actually have little control of how quickly they progress in the game. But whether you delve into the strategy or not, you will continue to progress in the game. It truly offers a great experience for any player that way. The game also occasionally hosts week-long events that may alter your strategy for the week. The game currently hosts 146 species of recruitable Pokémon and is frequently adding more. After just over a year of play, I have recruited 128 of those species for my Pokédex. It also boosts the most generous shiny rate of any Pokémon game, and shiny Pokémon have a 100% catch rate with any biscuit. Unlike other Pokémon games, there is no competitive element, at least there wasn't when I posted this video. Each player can conduct research at their own pace. If you are a fan of Pokémon or of strategy games, it's worth a download. Of course, it's like having a basic sleep tracker, but it's also like having a digital pet to check on during your day. And hear me out, but the other comparison I'd make here is fantasy sports. You put some Pokémon on the team and bench others throughout the day and the week, and you're betting on how productive they will be, which is completely RNG driven. It's complex enough to keep my attention, and my kids love to help me click on the Pokémon and collect the berries. Now I'm going to show you a demo of what it's like to review your sleep session. This is my actual sleep session from this morning, and we'll see if I'm able to catch any Pokémon. Please bear with me while I narrate the heck out of this. I have been playing this game for 417 nights. Every night I plan my bedtime to maximize my sleep score. This game has actually helped me be much more aware of my sleeping habits to ensure that I'm getting the right amount of sleep each night. It looks like I got more deep sleep than other kinds of sleep last night, which means that Pokémon, who are also slumbering sleepers, will be who we primarily see gathered around Snorlax today. Snorlax's drowsy power is the combination of the strength it obtained during the day multiplied by your sleep score on a scale of 1 to 100. Today, there's an additional bonus for tracking sleep for an event that recurs with the full moon. So now we'll find out which Pokémon came, and we'll see what sleep styles they had. I tend to hit the fast forward button, as this will automatically capture all of the sleep styles that I've already recorded in my sleep Pokédex. Because my location is Cyan Beach, and because I got the slumbering sleep type, I expect to see a lot of water Pokémon. And it turns out everything on my beach today is something that I've seen before. Those other numbers that you saw are research experience, which helps you progress in the game overall, and dream shards, which help you increase the levels of your Pokemon or the size of your cooking pot. Hold our breath to see if anything is hungry today. If you feed a Pokemon that's hungry a biscuit, the value of the biscuit will triple. If you go back and watch from the first episode on this channel, you'll know that we found an all-star Quaxly. So we don't need to catch Quaxly or any of its evolved forms, but that didn't stop me from counting that I would need 15 friendship points to recruit that Quaquaval. So in theory, we could bring him home today. Each biscuit fills a Pokemon's friendship points varying amounts. Of all of the Pokemon here today, the one I am most interested in recruiting is Squirtle. Oh, and look at that, we got a big hit on Squirtle. That means even though he wasn't hungry, we still got 3 times the value of the biscuit that we used. Generally speaking, for new players, I recommend prioritizing the hungry Pokemon. That way, you can save your biscuits over time as you're learning the game, and you won't run out before you figure out exactly what's going on. After we complete our sleep research, we are prompted to select a photo to remember this sleep session. This photo will be saved in your in-game sleep diary, and if you have friends in the game, they will receive candies for the Pokemon that you select. Candies and Dream Shards in this game are like candies and Stardust in Pokemon Go. And now we're coming up to the moment of truth. Is this a Squirtle that we need in this game? Meaning for my game here personally, or is it going to get transferred for more Squirtle candies? Here is a glimpse of my Pokemon box, which contains all of the Pokemon that I have recruited and that I'm currently keeping around. Squirtle is an ingredient specialist, and what matters most to me is his ingredient list, which is not the one that we're looking for. But I'm always willing to consider a Pokemon if it has good subskills and a good nature. In this case, Helping Speed and Ingredient Finder S, good subskills for this Squirtle, and an Ingredient Finding Up nature is beneficial as well. Unfortunately, the game caps out at level 60 at the time of recording this video, so that Ingredient Finding subskill is not obtainable right now. Let me show you a Blastoise that I have with the same ingredient loadout, but with different subskills and nature. This Blastoise is much more helpful for our immediate needs. I recruited it as a Squirtle, and because of its subskills and nature, I have invested in its leveling and evolutions. Its first 2 subskills help it find more ingredients on average, and its nature, its brave nature, means it works faster. If this video helped you finally understand Pokemon Sleep, please give it a like. If you'd like to watch more videos about Pokemon Sleep and learn to play more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel here. You can even skip the tips and guides at the beginning of the video by clicking the links in the video description to jump to my daily sleep research. You're welcome to follow me along on my journey playing Pokemon Sleep, even if you decide not to play it for yourself. Now that you know what Pokemon Sleep is, please share this video with someone who you think might enjoy this game. I actually think a lot of people would enjoy this game if they knew what it was. Let's do this again sometime. Happy researching!